Bansou Sentai Kizunager, Bond 36, The Kizunagers and the 1,000-year-old party adventurers. At Stella Orphanage at the city of Lug, the Kizunagers, Togo, Nagar, Emily, Shuji, Tsukasa, Kirihiro, Lowji, Rainaya, Azra, Teltina, and Yadra, are battling against the royal guards of the Mist family to protect Stella and the orphans, Max, Ert, Oriai, Clymena, and Sophia, from harm's way. Kirihiro inserts the Dynamon Legend Bond plate into his Kizuna brace to allow him, Nagar, Emily, Shuji, and Tsukasa to perform the Super Dynamite to weaken the royal guards a bit as Yadra inserts the Hurricaneger, Decranger, and Magi Ranger Legend Bond plates into her Kizuna brace to summon Hurricane Blue, Dika Yellow, and Magi Pink to protect Stella and the orphans. But Max was the only one who wasn't with her or the other kids as he continues to watch this fight from afar. Just then, Max gets confronted by Kyuemon Shinjetsu Kiboni, who approach him and tells him that he shouldn't just stand there and watch the Kizunagers trying to save his family before they would eventually fail in the process, as he explains to Max that people shouldn't run from power, but to embrace it. This made Max convinced that he doesn't want his mother or the other orphans to lose everything that they have worked so hard for, as he wants to have the power to protect the orphanage and embrace his dark bonds of family, which allows Kyuemon to fuse with Max to become the Shuriken Bondki, and explains that the contract has been sealed and he inherits the Shuriken Sentai Ninninger's ultimate power. Meanwhile, Togo inserts the Burning Blood plate into his Kizuna brace to transform into Kizuna Red Burning Blood to inserts the Suranger, Ranger, Kakuranger, R-Ranger, Kyueranger, and Mega Ranger Legend Bond plates into his Universe D Caliber to perform the Zyuden Kizuna Burning Slasher to finally defeat the royal guards for good, as they were forced to retreat. But then Togo and the other Kizunagers were attacked by the Shuriken Bondki, who claims that the orphanage doesn't need their help to keep Stella and the other orphans safe from danger, as he begins to perform several ninja techniques to catch the Kizunagers off guard to knock them down for good, until Tenri Nikaido, Kizuna Silver, arrives at the scene to lend her friends a hand as she retrieves the Dynamon Legend Bond plate from Kirihiro and inserts it into her Kizuna brace to allow her to perform Dyna Black's Black Clone Art to launch several clones of herself to take down the Shuriken Bondki a bit, to allow her and the other Kizunagers to escape from the scene. Meanwhile, at the spacecraft known as Shred Dawn, the Bonded King is furious at the Mist family's royal guards weren't able to destroy the Kizunagers, but he is pleased that Kyuemon was able to form a contract with Max to become the Shuriken Bondki, as he orders the Endermates, Jadrise, Hangaka, Wizard Soul, and Zaku Racer, to assist him and the royal guards to eliminate the Kizunagers for good. Meanwhile, at the Falling Kit, the Kizunagers along with Sabi, Professor Patchwork, and Tayo Enuma, the first A-men, are discussing to Professor Pythagoras, Oink Brella, and Tsumugi Gasaki, from Shuriken Sentai Ninninger, about Lowji's family sending in the royal guards to lure them out of hiding, as they weren't aware that the Banswenders are involved with them, as Tsumugi is concerned about Max being possessed by the Shuriken Bondki and tells the Kizunagers to embrace the ninjutsu bond energy in order to outsmart the Shuriken Bondki to free Max from his dark bond energy. So now Yadra used the Kakuranger and Hurricaneger Legend Bond plates and inserts them into her Kizuna brace to summon Ninja Red and Hurricane Red to help them master every ninja technique to take down the Shuriken Bondki for good, with Tsumugi's guidance as Ninja. Back at the city of Lug, the Shuriken Bondki began to attack the people that looked down at Stella and the other orphans for being poor, as he leads a group of Ngakons, the Endermates, and royal guards to invade the entire village, until Togo and his friends arrived at the scene with Tenri's original party, as they pull out their bond plates and inserts them into their Kizuna braces to transform into the Kizunagers: Red Burning Blood, Blue, Yellow, Green, Pink, Silver, White, Night, Gold, Orange, Rise, and Magus. while Taio inserts his Sphinx glyph badge into his Amen buckle to transform into Amen. But then the Kizuna Master arrives at the scene to assist the Kizunagers and Tenri's party as he possessed Professor Patchwork's body to fight alongside them. Togu inserts the Kakuranger Legend Bond plate into his Kizuna brace to create a copy of himself for Sabi to transform into Kizuna Red as well to fight alongside him to face against the Shuriken Bondki. Reinaya used the fodder bond plate and inserts it into her Amen Kizuna buckle to transform into Kizuna Gold Falcadillo to fight alongside Azura and Taio as both of them performed the Sun Forest Kizuna attacker to take down the Ingakons for good. The Kizuna Master inserts the Crocodile Bond plate into his Kizuna Master brace to summon the Plasma Crocodile Fangs to perform the Rainbow Kizuna Chomper to weaken the Royal Guards a bit to allow Teltina to insert the Time Ranger Legend Bond plate into her Kizuna brace to shrink them into small figures. Kirihiro inserts the Gozager Legend Bond plate to perform the Sky, Land, and Sea Tensa techniques to defeat the Ender Mates as well to allow Nagar, Emily, Shuji, Tsukasa, and Tenri to approach Togo to help him take down the Shuriken Bondki as he pulls out the Victory Bond plate and inserts it into his Universe D caliber to perform the Victory Kizuna Burning Slasher to finally defeat him for good. But then Zaku Racer reignites the Ninninger Legend Bond plate to revive the Shuriken Bondki as he grows gigantic. So now the Kizunagers summon their Kizuna beasts to form the Victory Maximum Kizuna Kaiser to battle against the Shuriken Bondki to prevent him from hurting any more people until the Ender Mates summons 4 Kizuna Ender Robos for them to pilot to ambush the Kizunagers for the Shuriken Bondki to weaken them a bit. Just then, Tsumugi arrives at the scene and tells the Kizunagers to never give up and embrace the power of all of their bonds as Stella and the orphan show up and cheer for the Kizunagers to keep on fighting. So now Kirihiro, Lowji, and Teltina summons the Guardian Kizuna beasts, Croco Loyalty, Wolf Demption, and Drag Courage, to combine with them to form the Victory Maximum Kizuna Kaiser, Ultimate Custom-Rize, to give them the upper advantage to take down the Kizuna Ender Robos as they exploded into nothing. But the Ender Mates managed to escape just in time and return back to Shredon to recover. So now the Kizunagers performed the Victory Maximum Kizuna Star finale to finally defeat the Shuriken Bondki for good to free Max from his dark bond energy as Yidra retrieves the Ninninger bonded key as it transforms into the Ninninger Legend Bond plate. Back at Stella Orphanage, Tsumugi bids farewell to the Kizunagers and Tenri's party as he collected enough mana energy from Sabi to study it to find a way to bring back his father, or at least able to talk to him again as he returns back to Japan to continue on his duties. Stella is relieved that Max is saved from his dark bonds as she thanks the Kizunagers for saving him and the orphanage once more. But Lowji is concerned about his family's royal guards attacking them out of nowhere as he wants to know what is going on as he finally decided to go see his family again with the help from the other Kizunagers. Back at Shred Dawn, the bonded king is having a conversation with King Lotus, Lowji's long-lost father and king of the Mist Empire, about them getting their hands on the Holy Sword to prevent the Kizunagers from creating a new world to prevent the New World Daybreak from happening as the bonded king gives King Lotus the Resolger bonded key to use at his disposal while he plans to use the Zyudenchis bonded key to find a worthy host to transform them into the Daobatsu bond key to eliminate the Kizunagers for good.